Howdy gang, Frankie Dave back again on YouTube. This afternoon YouTube I have update build report number 2 of Colonel Rebs Tommys Dedication Build featuring my Revell 1/32 scale Yonkers 87B Stuka. Okay guys, taking off from the last video, I went ahead and painted all the interior parts RML gray. And once the parts are all completely dried and everything like that with the gray, RML gray, I went back and I gave it a wash, bring out the highlights, and did a little dry brushing here and there to bring out the more details to it. The UMO engine right there comprised of actually 3 faces, right half, left half, and the middle of the spinner retainer that goes onto the propeller hub. That makes 3 parts. So, like I say, it takes a little detail work to bring the engine back to life. It's pretty sparse as it is, but I went ahead and did the same thing on that like I did on my 1/24 scale Spitfire by Airfix on my Battle of Britain group build. I went ahead and added wiring to it to enhance it, and it does. It brings it out very immensely. And again, I'd like to thank Tommy, Colonel Rev, for the Stuka. Boy, I'm still in shock over it, and thank you, Tommy. And before we proceed with the update build report, I'd like to wish everybody out there have a very happy and wonderful Easter. And if you got children out there, make sure they have plenty of eggs out there, because when I was a child one time, Easter egg hunting, I wouldn't come home unless I had about a whole basket full of them, though. So just be safe and have a very wonderful Easter, and let's hope we all have a lot more Easters to come in the future. Okay guys, right back to the build again. If the other camera's friendly a little bit, we'll go back on the camera friendly, and we'll take a look on the workbench, and we'll take a look at the update build report on the Stuka. You guys stay focused, stay tuned. Here we go. Okay fellas, here she is right here, laying on top of the workbench here. As you can see, I got 4 parts done. I got the fuselage done, prop finished and filled in. Got the tires all done. The seams of the tires have been filled in, and we'll discuss that as we go along in the video. Here's a close-up of the UMO engine it on right now. I went ahead and filled in all the seams on the engine, painted RML gray, did a wash, a black wash, and went ahead and dry brushed as much as I could on to bring out the highlights of it. I added wiring and a couple other parts of the engine right there to spruce up a little bit from what the kit has offered. And the cockpit is all done RML gray. Seat belts picked up by using Bristol cards. I used Bristol cards and made my seat belts for it, homemade seat belts. And the buckles are made out of aluminum foil. And a 30 caliber machine gun has to be painted gun blue and dry brushed with aluminum or silver. As you can see, the detail inside the cockpit is a lot much more than what I was gotten with the kit. And I'll try to do as much as I can, as slowly as I can, to be able to see the instrument panel. I've done a lot of work on the instrument panel as well. And cockpit consists of 8 parts, makes up the cockpit. For a scale from 1 to 10, I'll give you an 8 on the cockpit detail. It's pretty good. For keep this old, the Revell done a good job of making the cockpit tub, because it's pretty well authentic. I compared drawings and blueprints on them. It's pretty much there. There's a few things there that's missing on the kit though, but you got to realize technology over 40 years ago is not as keen as it is today, and no accessibility to detail. Most manufacturers never pay attention to detail. There's a tire right there, folks. They come in 2 halves, and you got to fill in the seams right there. The tires, the propeller is 2 halves right there. And you got the back spinner and the front spinner. I use filler there, as you can see. The wet dried sand is smooth, so it's ready for priming. I'll back off, and again, yours truly right there is my standard of the MO right there. And thumbs up, and we'll tune back in again. And so as you go on just fine, guys. For an engine only has about 2 parts on that kit right there. It comes out pretty good. They've captured pretty much of the UMO engine on there. I think the best plastic model kit of the Yonkers 87 Stuka is the Airfix 1/24 scale kit. And that's one kit that someday I might be able to get. I've got a big one down below, down below my finished basement. I think I got that from 20th Century Toys or something like that. It's a big one, 18th scale. And I'll bring that up as supplementary next to my Stuka in comparison to scales and paint schedules. This is going to be painted. This is the earlier Stuka right here. I'm going to do a little scratch build. I'm going to add the sirens on the spats. Somehow on this kit right here, on the spats don't give you the sirens on there. So I'm going to build them on the spats as I go along, and they'll be showed on here. Okay, guys, right here's wave up. It's time to go to the finish up the video right here. And we'll switch over to the other camera right here, fellas. There you go, fellas. There's a little walk around the update build number 2 of the Stuka. As you can see, it's going together quite well. I'm taking my time on it. I've done enough today, done enough last night, so I'm going to let rest for a while, and tomorrow I'll start building some other sub-assemblies, like the wings and the elevators, stabilizers, and do some dry fitting and check and see how much, see if there's any fit issues. So far, I haven't seen any fit issues in this kit at all. Have ran across any either as well. But being an old kit, released in 1970, you know, it's there's a little bit of reasonable amount of flash on it. Like I said, I like flash on sprues. Gives you something to do, you know. Gives you time to clean up the model. A lot of the time, this model more or less is done in cleanup work. I wouldn't have any other way. I'm very grateful for this kit right here, guys. You know, and I'd like to thank you again, Tommy, for the kit. I can't stress any more, dear sir, and I'll do justice for this. And I thank you, sir. And I'm a happy man, guys. I'm a happy man. Okay, guys, it's time to get off here right now again. So that's enough for tonight, and I'm gonna enjoy my Easter dinner. I got a big old ham. I got the oven cooking very slowly, and scalloped potatoes to go with it. And for dessert, jelly beans and root beer. I eat that for a steady diet. I'll be big as a weather balloon. But anyway, folks, I'd like to thank everybody out there for tuning in. May God bless. Have a very happy Easter. And we'll catch you on the next video. I should have an Arizona update tomorrow, and back to the Stuka. Next week we'll get the songbird shaking real good too. So guys, like Jack Gleason says, how sweet it is. Catch you guys later next YouTube. Bye, fellas. May God bless, boys. Bye, man.